Hello everyone, and welcome to this video where I get to construct a poultry house from scratch single-handedly with minimal expenses, durable and good looking. Well, let's get to it. This is the site where the chicken house will be, and these are some of the tools that are going to be used. Firstly, I started off by marking the area, making sure it was all square and straight. This is a 10 by 4 meter house, and it will have a capacity of 400 to 450 birds, since the ratio of birds per square meter is 100 birds per 10 square meter of broiler chickens. The digging job then began for the foundation. As you know, the foundation is key to a structure's stability. This poultry house will be constructed mainly using timber and iron sheets. So this is basically where the timber poles are going to go in. Materials for the framework were then brought in. The goal was to construct a cost-efficient poultry house, so not much material was needed. These are the poles that are going to be inserted into the hose. They are quite strong and also cheap. I made sure I got the best timber that I could find. I firstly treated the poles, then nailed in a couple of nails just to hold on to the concrete for anchorage. Gives extra stability. Went in with some concrete to hold the poles firmly in place once it sets. Just making sure the pole is as straight as possible. Compacting it all up, eliminating those air pockets. Then went on and fixed the pole on the other far end. The basic need that we can't do without: water. I then attached two strings connecting the two inserted poles, one over them and the other in the middle of the outside of the poles.
Somebody, can you quit pretending?
The purpose for these strings is simply to guide the middle poles in place. So this chicken house is being constructed on an already existing wall. So the back side and the east side are already covered. The height of the poles from the bottom string is 2 meters. The compacting continues. So this is how everything looks after inserting the middle poles. Everything is going well. We'll then wait for the concrete to set. While waiting for the concrete to set, I then proceeded to treating the wood for the rafters. This will help to preserve the wood and will also help to keep insects out. Here I'm putting platforms on which the rafters are going to rest before nailing them onto the wall. There is an easier way of doing this where you can just pass a rafter on top of the wall fence, but I was avoiding that because there are those security wires on top of the wall fence, so I was avoiding to tamper with that. I'll be using 5-inch nails to attach the rafters to the side of the pre-core columns. So on this one, the rafter won't be nailed anywhere, but it will be firmly tied down using the wires. I went on and prepared the rafter, just marking where the nails will be inserted. It's easier inserting the nails onto the rafter while it's on the ground before attaching it to the pole.
kuyakakanga yake ulina chance yopemana kuyina kuli penasi ngati matenda yaliko makwala yaliko umoyo ni wako muleto pingapo eza African potato kubiliza mugeto olokapena wamene wamatepo venangu vango jumpa kutunzimbi anzove nativashikana mabibi manje yeve atopingapo chabe for long life atopingapo chabe pa umoyo wake atopinge umoyo amwele poye nango muzako nabajalo chinzu naiwe
I then tightened it down to reduce the lateral movement. I then went on and restored the rafter for the other far side. Making sure it was in the right position. This end was tied in a special way because it had no support on its sides. This is how it looks after installing all the rafters. So far so good. It's looking nice and steady. I think we're moving in the right direction. If you've reached this far of the video, it means you are enjoying it. Please like it and leave a comment below. I began adding roofing planks on top of the rafters, which are 40 by 40 millimeter thick. Securing it down with a hammer and some nails.
Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why didn't you open up to me? Push it, baby, mwe. Pole mwana pushani. Manje waona. Walembepa, baby.
This is where one would need help, but unfortunately I got none. One man commando.
Walembepa, baby. Kunje bangata wakwata.
I made sure I kept that consistency in the spacings in order to have that pleasant look. Also so that it might have equal distribution of loads. The framework of the structure is now complete. It's looking good so far. For any queries, my contact information is in the description below. We can now proceed on to the installation of the roofing sheets, which is going to be done in the next video.